Hello, beautiful people. This is Coach Lucretia Hayes Reno, and today is a rough day, but it gave me the inspiration to do this video. Sometimes it's just life. We're human. Sometimes we take people for granted. We take situations for granted. We take it for granted that our mother, our father, our grandparents, our children are going to always be there, and that's not necessarily the case. Um, 3 days ago, I had an opportunity to do a reading for a young lady, and she was very ecstatic because her father had come home from the hospital after a triple bypass surgery, and they didn't think that he was going to make it at one point, but he ended up pulling through, and she said he was in good spirits, and she was just very grateful, and she said that she knows that the ancestors, helped her or answered her prayers, and so as she was speaking, I saw him dying. And I heard very clearly that he'll be gone in 3 days, that, this was not his healing. This was an opportunity for her to be able to say her goodbyes and different people in the family. And so she called me this morning and she let me know that, her father passed this morning. And she was with him. She did take off. At first she didn't want to hear. She was very upset, but she did take off work. And she got to spend, the last 3 days with her father, loving on him and just them making peace and talking and different things. And she said that yesterday morning he told her he felt like he wasn't going to be here much longer. So apparently he felt it also. But it brings me to the point of saying, guys, we got to begin to really, really practice actively loving those people in our lives that our mothers, our fathers, our family, our husband, our wife. It's amazing because some stuff can seem so detrimental and so dire in a circumstance. It's like, oh, I'll never forgive this person. I can't believe they said this to me. I can't believe they did this to me. I can't believe they don't believe in me. They wouldn't let me borrow money, or they told my business to one of their friends. All that petty shit. Pardon my language. That's how I'm feeling right now. Y'all have to forgive me. I got to go and clear myself in just a short moment. But we get caught up in all that petty stuff, and then when a person is dead, you see, let me help you understand how permanent dead is. Permanent, the permanence of dead is that in their body, in their fleshly body, that's an over with, done thing. You're not gonna go be able to curl up on mama's lap, daddy's lap anymore. So let's just stop arguing and holding on to petty differences and bitching, moaning, and complaining about stuff that's in the grand scheme of things just simply not important. Love is important. Time is, while it's an illusion, people's people's season here upon this earth is limited. Our life is all together, just a drop in the bucket. It's just a very short moment of time as pertaining to the expanse of eons, you know? And I'm going to tell you something. I'm just going to, tell you straight. It's too late to say I'm sorry when they're not here any longer. It's too late to fall all out and want to give flowers. The one thing that I loved when she called me this morning, she said, if it weren't for you, I'd have been like I normally am, working doubles. She said, and doing all of that, and I wouldn't even been there when he went. She said, I was laying right beside him when he went. And, she said, and she grateful because she got to tell him everything she ever thought that she would want to say, and tell him how much she loved him and how much she enjoyed being raised by him. And that's just a beautiful thing, and everybody deserves it, but all of us don't get warnings. So anyway, I made this video just to remind you guys to quit taking people in your life for granted. Go right now, call them, text them, tell them that you love them, go hug them just for no reason. You don't need a reason to love. You love just because you are an expression of love. Love is the substance, the material you were created out of. And so go do that. I love you guys. Thanks for listening.